who would have thought 2 years ago even that this whole notion of sustainability and ESG uh, would have become such a big driver for corporate America, and then even especially so for utilities across the U.S. and Europe, and Asia and everywhere. Um, it's it is probably it is one of the top 3 or 4 things that probably every utility has on their mind and on their objectives to deal with. And the interesting thing is, the reason is it's because it's important to customers. It's the right thing to do. It's important for the environment. But customers are at the center of the business. They always have been. It's not because regulators are telling us to do it. It's because we want to basically be the best energy provider for our customers, particularly in our territories. I think it's going to become a core strength for all of us in this industry. The ones that are going to survive are going to certainly they're going to play a role in electrification and continuing that. And the world does run on electricity. And I think it will continue to run on electricity for as long as any of us can imagine. But I think the notion of helping our customers decarbonize as they continue to operate and expand on electricity is going to become a key core business for the industry, whether you're talking about a regulated business or you're talking about unregulated activities. I think the customer being at the center of everything we do is what's going to drive all of us. So it's been really interesting. Having been at Southern Company for 40 years, it's particularly interesting for me to at this point in my career to sort of have a front row seat to all this stuff. So it's been a wild but exciting ride. Electric companies have already done an awful lot. I know you guys know this, but by the end of 2019, the power sector has already reduced carbon emissions, 33% or more beyond 2005. That's not a small feat, especially if you went back to 2005 and set that as a target. I think everybody would have run screening for the doors, but it happened. Then furthermore, I think, I got to mention that I think that a large portion of the industry, particularly the IOUs, about 40% of the industry or more, have already got aggressive carbon reduction goals by intermediate goals to get us to 50% by 2030. And then to get us to net zero, zero and net zero by 2050. And I think you're going to see more and more eventually come on, and ultimately the whole grid and the system, I think, will be adopting those goals. But these are huge steps for the industry to take that I don't think any of us would have bet money that it would have happened, 10 years ago. But we're glad it happened. I think it's an exciting time for the business.